Nice frame rate, bro. We're essentially going to be power leveling you real quick because you're level 1 and I'm level 32.
Yep. So what do I need to do that?
Just basically stand somewhere, I'll kill one thing and you'll get like 15 levels.
I have big problem. Medical
Okay.
refrigerator she break.
Excellent. I'm
Organs,
not even
tissue
have any
samples,
ammo.
dinner, all get
You don't have
false.
any ammo? Like,
No.
literally none.
Specialized.
How the fuck? No, wait. I have a gun with thumb.
Look at me and
You
hold
fetch
X.
specialized from special place. I pay
Right,
you.
I'm gonna
Yes.
give you some totally not cheated money. Right, there you go. Trade with me.
Okay.
There you go. Go buy yourself some ammo. Do you think if a little bit of snow fell in my mouth, would it be cannibalism?
I'm trying to find the logic of whatever you just said, but it's just blue screening my brain.
Well,
I'm not entirely sure if I just misheard the language, if this is like some sort of expression in English that I'm not familiar with.
I'm a snowman. I mean, what do you think?
Oh, okay. I had not looked at the character model.
Probably for the best. My character is not the sexiest. Okay, I've got a car for us. By the way, these cars handle about as well as you'd expect on the moon. They are horrible to drive on a mouse and keyboard.
I really enjoyed them.
Oh,
I
shit,
particularly well, that was very practical.
I am not very good driver. Not a mouse and keyboard anyway.
I really like the art style, but I have strong opinions regarding how it's implemented because the game renders all the models and everything around actively and then has a post-processing effect that gives it the cartoony look.
Yep.
So your computer is working overtime just to add the effect to every single frame.
To be honest, the game is pretty easy to run. Oh shit, we only just made that. I'm going to attempt to move very carefully.
How do I get off this thing?
We made it.
Okay.
We only just made it. I don't know. I mean, can you actually remove the post-processing effect?
Yes.
On
and it looks wonderful. I prefer how it looks like that.
I think it looks like mud, probably, doesn't it?
No, just check it out. It looks interesting because it's pretty much the same graphics, but with no very thick black lines.
I mean, I'll watch your video afterwards. Well, the light. Oh shit! I went the wrong way. The what's it called? The filtering around every object can't be that taxing on the system, is it?
You will be surprised.
It's a pretty simple effect to add. I mean,
when you're desperate for performance, every single little bit counts. Oh, I'm dead!
Jesus! Hello. Gonna be trying to help you. Oh crap! I might die here. I'll resurrect you in a bit.
I think I might kill someone, and no, never. That's not going to happen.
I
make 1 damage, literally 1.
I don't know how much health these things have, but that's probably not enough. Jesus, Alpha. Okay, I'm gonna res you. Gotcha.
Thank you.
There you go.
What flavor is red?
What am I doing?
Oh yeah, don't step in there.
Yep, I just discovered that.
Get out! Oh crap.
There's no way. Every time you revive me, I die immediately. I'm pressing all the buttons on the keyboard. It's doing nothing.
You're just gonna be in a spawn loop now. I'm just gonna let you die.
God damn it.
These are the best kind of cuties.
Oh man, I'm just gonna let you die.
Yeah, proving to be a productive evening.
I'm sorry. I'll come get you.
I was about to say I could get there by myself, but we both know that's not going to happen.
Oh,
I'll probably get killed over and over the way.
That was an unfortunate place to step.
So yeah, the Transformers movie. People have. What do you think of the movies in general, of those movies?
I don't know. The last one I watched was I can't remember the name. It was probably the first one, and it was where what was it? There was a military plane, and they got on the computer systems, like these small robots, and they infected it. It had Megan Fox and the other guy in it. They're the The guy who's meant to be attractive, at least. I don't know.
Meant to be attractive.
I
don't know. That sounds like the plot of every single Transformers movie.
It sounds a plot of every single movie in general, to be honest. It's always
Oh,
plot.
wait, I just level up, so I gain experience
yes,
even
you
when you're
can-
killing stuff out there.
Yeah, I do. Just for me killing things, you get experience for it.
So I can be here and level up.
Yeah, basically, but I mean,
Nice.
what's the fun in that?
Well, I don't know if you have realized, but I'm completely incapable of killing anything at this point. So the point that I keep trying to make about the Transformers movies before I die every single time, is that a lot of people hate them, and they analyze just how bad the plot is and all that, but you don't really like watch a Transformers movie for the plot, do you?
There's very few things I'd say that I absolutely sort of hate. I mean, I can think of a few things and people I hate, but I don't go quite on the... Yeah, take that. Hold F to jump, or press F to jump, sorry, and you'll do like this boost jump. There's not many things I would say that I openly hate. I mean, I'm pretty neutral on most things. You just go off this jump, hit F, and you'll do it.
F. Whoop. Yep. Works nicely.
There you go. And we'll go to the area. I don't know, I'm pretty neutral when it comes to things. I don't like to be involved in arguments, and I prefer to somewhat be the devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Which, you know, is pretty difficult on the internet when everyone's just being a complete cuck.
There's two big groups of people who watch my channel. People who are native English speakers and people who are not. People who are not native English speakers are usually very happy with the way I speak English, and they praise me on my ability to be competent or semi-competent when talking English.
Well, what I would say is your vocabulary is actually very good.
Thank you.
For someone that isn't a native speaker, it's
Yeah.
better than my other languages.
Thank you. However, since it's like a very obvious thing, many native speakers love to poke fun at it and love to tell me things about my accent, and it's always funny because in the same videos you get people both praising and hating my accent. So it's an interesting experience. That's for sure.
Well, I would just say I'd love to see them speak more than one language, because most of the time they don't.
That's usually what I try to tell them. The first time I made a video, I remember posting it on Reddit, on the low-end gaming subreddit, asking for opinions, because that's a community that I have been following for a while, and I value the stuff they said. And I think the first comment on that thread, and I will never remember because I just posted it being very nervous about my first time making content and just hoping to see what people said. And the first content was, "Why did you hire a Mexican guy to narrate your videos? I can't understand shit." And I will never forget that.
Damn, it's cold. Jeez.
I think that's the first comment I ever received on anything I was making, so cryo, whatever the fuck that is.
Cryo sugar. I don't even know what they are. I mean, I literally started playing this game 3 days ago because it was pretty cheap.
And you are already level 32, of course.
Well, I mean, I have no life, so you know, it's not really comparable to say that I'm better just because I have a high level.
Wow, that's the most. That is extremely. What's the word I'm looking? Mature. Mature.
Yeah.
Considering how people like give me shit because I'm a level 2 on Counter-Strike, that is extremely mature.
Oh gee, whoa, run away.
What is that?
I have no idea, but I'm running away. Macro on it. Whoa, what?
I'm icing up here.
You guys are way too strong.
I don't even know what he's using. Like, whatever, he's
What?
a whole 5 levels below me, yet he's killing enemies faster than I am. So, I have no idea.
I'm not complaining, I'm already level 7.
I do not know how he's doing that. That's ridiculously powerful. Oh no.
No, let me be. That's my bad. I misclicked.
Can I just say,
It's okay, man.
Oh, come on, it kills you even while beating me there. How does that make it? No, let me die. Let me
I'll just
die.
let you die.
Icicle.
Oh man. Jeez, your
Who
bot
keeps
was-
reviving me?
It's the other guy.
No,
It's-
stop! Tell him to stop. What's the chat button
it's,
here?
It's why. Why
Why?
decide?
Why?
Why do you do this to me? Why have you forsaken me? I feel so bad for you.
No, don't.
You know, I think that if you start the game, you can start your own session and they'll all be your level. I was just helping you level up a little bit. We can go on to your game now if you want.
Yeah, I'm trying to find you in my friend list. Kind of complicated when there's 250 people here.
Jeez, dude.
And 50 of them writing to me.
Well, at least you got a fan base that writes, I suppose.
Well, most of them are pretty nice. I have been.
Mine only has one place where people can contact me. Cause I'm probably just gonna block out my name actually on Steam. In the video, I'll just put a black bar over it. But
No problem. No problem on this side.
I'll just change my character to something closer to you. Ooh, what do we? I'll be Jack. I want to be the doppelganger. Right. I'm ready when you are.
I posted a series of guidelines to add me on Steam, and I have never feel as douchey as I have ever felt posting a bunch of guidelines to talk to me. That felt terrible, but it needed to be done because people were completely out of control.
Why? What was happening, man?
Too many people adding me to do stuff like begging me to family share them, for example.
Oh right, yeah. That.
You will think that's something like, you need to give someone your password to do that.
Yeah, you do. So chances are, like, I would never dream. I've done it with 3 people, but that's because I actually trust them. I don't know them in real life, but I do trust them enough to know.
That's the thing, right? I do it with one guy, but he's a friend that I know well. He's a guy I trust. That's not something you do with strangers.
Speaking of which, can I have your login and your username, please?
No.
You sure? I mean, I'll give you 10 pesos. I'll even throw in a camel.
You're really pushing your luck here.
I'll give you a camel.
Wow, that's just you're trying to offend us, the broad majority of people here, right? You're trying to expand and go as far as physically.
You're the one being offensive by saying your user base likes camels and pesos. Okay,
I
didn't say
not
that.
said that. I didn't say that either.
You did say that.
Talking to you is like walking in a minefield.
By the way, when you open a chest, if you hold E, you don't have to pick everything up individually.
How did it know that before?
Hold E,
Oh,
there you go.
crap, come on, that would be so useful when playing Borderlands 2. Well, now I know.
It literally tells you in like the first 2 minutes of the game. It tells you.
Refill. So yeah, people thought it would be an excellent idea to add me on Steam and literally on their first conversation, not even ask, but beg for me to family share them. And that's not something you do with strangers.
Nah.
And people tell me, I'm not a stranger. I'm a fan of yours. And for me, you're a stranger. This is literally our first conversation.
Yeah, I've had people, like, I get a lot of scams, mainly because of the channel that I have, and you know, it was a fairly big channel, and so I'd have a lot of people trying to scam me, trying to get my account, you know, sending me links to sites and things.
Yep.
I have no weapons. I literally cannot shoot, so this is all on you.
Why don't you have weapons?
I didn't have them equipped like an idiot I am. I did not equip them. Right.
It's like choosing between the ladies.
And you can't do anything about that?
Oh no, I can. I was just being a complete moron and not equipping them. Oh jeez, what that?
Look, these crazy bastards attacked Helio.
You could say this is an act of... No, sorry, that was a very bad joke. I take it. Whatever I was going to say, I prevented before it goes off.
Oh,
Isn't Jack an euphemism in English?
Yes. Well, it depends how you use it, but yeah.
Have I ever told you the problem that Spanish as a language suffers with euphemisms?
How so?
One of the big problems with Spanish is all the variations there are of it. So Spanish from Spain can be different from Spanish from Mexico, it can be very different from Spanish of Venezuela, and so on. And the big problem with this is that very often words that are completely common and normal in one of those variations are terrible euphemisms in the other variation. So it becomes a huge linguistical mess. What the hell is this woman?
I don't really know. I played through the campaign, but I didn't really listen to the story. I'm like that with all the Borderlands games. I never listen to the story.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's a thing.
The problem with the word straw, for example, when I moved to Spain, back from Venezuela, one of the first things I ask is how the fuck do you ask for a straw? Because I knew there was going to be a problem. Because here's the thing, in Venezuela we call it a pitillo, but in some South American countries that's either like a blunt or a cigarette or a penis.
Oh, nice.
So okay, so some people call it a sorbete. That is a little bit safer. But some people call them a cañita. But that in Spain that can also mean beer. Oh, and some countries call it a pajita. But that in Venezuela means like a short session of masturbation. So
Oh
every
my
time
God.
I'm hanging out with people that speak Spanish but from different countries, and we're in a restaurant and someone's going to ask for a straw, I always leave it to someone else. I'm never going to fall in that trap. So, okay. So this is basically the backstory of Jack.
Yeah,
That's his game.
essentially. It's essentially how Jack came to be, really. It's an okay game. This boss is pretty easy to kill. You just shoot the guy in the middle and then... You actually
It looks
ran
simple,
pretty far.
maybe not easy, but simple.
You actually ran pretty far ahead, man.
Wait, you're behind?
Yeah,
Yep,
behind
okay.
you. Just use my my 6-shot pistol.
I love bosses with simple hit points.
Well, yeah, then you can just run it, can't you?
Yeah,
Oh,
go.
jeez.
Oh, there's always, in this kind of games, there's always a balance between, is the boss a puzzle or just hard because it has a lot of HP and very complicated
Well, you
hard.
don't want bullet sponges, that's it.
I don't, what?
Bullet sponges, just someone who just absorbs bullets.
Yeah.
You don't want that, because that's really annoying. Oh, here he is.
Don't enter the vault.
Oh yeah, these guys are trying to stop you from entering the vault, which is on this planet, Elpis, because they believe Jack will do something nefarious with it. Oh jeez. Aim at this guy, flame knuckle. I might go down. Let me just hide somewhere. So I can spend some skill points. Action Jack. Summon these things.
need backup!
Yeah.
And the world just got to...
Where? Oh, okay. I saw you.
Yeah, I just spawned a bunch of digital versions of myself, which fight for me.
Jack here, the real one.
Is that one of your skills?
I think they're just more of a distraction currently, because they don't do much damage.
Man, I'm good.
Yay!
Yeah.
That was easy.
That guy really likes fire.
Hey, look, here they
Elevators
are.
Over there.
Jack.
Let's go.
Everywhere I look, it's Jack.
Do you think if
Our story just
if you
began with us
could make
getting
a
off a
clone of
bus.
yourself, do you
This
think
sounds
you would
all
have sex with
explosive and
yourself?
stuff.
I have asked myself that question many times. More times than I'm proud to admit.
We can get in the moonshot up there. Let me get
Oh,
the
man.
elevator.
Because it always brings the question, is that being homosexual or masturbation?
Yeah, what is that exactly?
Damn it, something's jamming the elevator up there.
That's a big question. Because obviously when you talk about clones, well, we're talking about a clone as an identical copy of you, like memories and everything,
Yeah.
right? So, because if we talk about clones simply as someone with the same genetical code, then twins are technically clones, and twins having sex
Hey,
is
you have to get in
either...
here.
Huh?
You have to get in here.
Okay,
Alright,
my
you
way.
get into the moonshot cylinder and right
Twins
back.
having sex is either a very strange fantasy or something really sick. So,
I am inside the moonshot shell.
yes,
Hold
Claptrap,
on,
yes
I'm
you
gonna spin
are.
the cylinder.
God, I hate Claptrap.